So I've got a super cool, super old Kicker Solo Baric 15. The guy I got this from said he bought it brand new from Crutchfield in 1992. So it's crazy, it's that old and in this good of a shape. The only problem I have is the gasket is falling off. It was still held on because the enclosure that it was in had a grill, basically just holding it down. So I'm gonna reglue it. Now you could order new ones if these were in bad shape, but I mean, as you can see, like this is still in good shape, just fine. So I'm gonna reglue them. The glue I'm going to use is Lord of Bass L3045. It's a rubber glue, not a CA glue. I think that's pretty good for, you know, going from a metal frame to a cork, whatever that is, gasket. Now under this is a lot of dust, a lot of crud, because it's just a good place for that stuff to gather. So I'm wiping this down with water and trying to catch it with the rag. I don't want to use soap because you use soap, you might add a layer of soapiness that the glue does not want to adhere to. So I'm getting that up. At the same time, I'm going to take a knife blade and try and just get up that layer of glue, old glue that eventually came unbonded, because that's going to add extra thickness you just don't want. I may tear into the paper a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. And I'm going to repeat that process for all of the sides. Carefully take them off. Look at that dust. All right, so I've got that all cleaned off for the most part. Got my rubber glue here. I'm just going to be careful not to, when I finish the bead, to bring it over the sub because it's kind of stringy. And I'm not going to put too much on, just enough to hold it, hopefully. Just right on the seam of the surround in the basket. Go around that. If I have enough, I may put a little more on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do another little thin bead around the edge. Now you do want to make sure you line up the squares with the screw holes. I have put surrounds on that were notched for screws in the wrong spot before. I know it's stupid, but in the moment, especially when you're gluing something, it can happen. Perfect. Now we need to weigh this down. I'm gonna pull out another one of my old school kickers, right? And just set that on top of it, all around it. That's gonna put just enough pressure on the gasket to make sure it presses down on the glue properly. I'll put the link for the glue in the description from Lord of Bass. It's great glue. I competed for years, and I've used that on all of my surround landing joints, the dust cap, and I've never had one failure. So there may be some other good stuff out there, but I'm not even worried about it. I just keep using that. It works good. Okay, so it's been 24 hours. It should be good and set up. And looks like it is. All right, perfect. Isn't that beautiful? Quick, easy, and now it's good to go. That was pretty simple. The glue holds it on extremely well. As I said, I've been using that glue for years. Never had one failure. And if you're by chance into old school kicker, especially a sweet sub like this, here's a video of me taking this sub to straight up Bangtown.
I told Mr. Crab to take me off that grill and let me cook for real.
SpongeBob and Patrick
Patrick and his bitch for real.
This is how we pop out down a bikini bottom. Yeah.
Peekaboo, who's that sliding down your block? Oh look, it's me and the crew. Automobile ain't got a roof, pedal hanging out the side, ready to shoot. Other crusty crab dude.
Here come the sponge and the stars, speeding through traffic, just bobbing and weaving. I roll down the window to let out them demons who told them poles to be itching the beam of my. Come up from the bottom, you see me. I promise that if you get caught in bikini, we'll up it and blow on the way. And I wish you were a genie. I guess you all have forgotten you need me.